and welcome to an exciting episode of Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan, your host, and we made it, everybody. We are now at my 300 movie review. Now, before I continue with what this episode is going to be, or review, however you want to say it, I do have a little bit of sniffles. I'm still trying to get over this cold, but I have to get out a review, so if I do stumble a couple things, I do apologize. And if I do that, like that, I do apologize. But I need to get a video out this bad. And I just finished this a couple hours ago. So, once again, I'm welcoming you to the 300 movie review. And yeah, I thought this is pretty excited because with the upcoming release of Twisters in July, I thought we'd go ahead and take a look at the original movie, and this stars Helen Hunt, Bill Paxton, alongside Jamie Gertz and Carrie Ellis, 1996 Twister. Now, this is actually a Warner Brothers movie, and I think I've explained it before, but if you look right here, I hope, right there, Universal Pictures. So that is why I'm covering Twister. And I didn't even know this was a Universal movie when I watched this movie back in the day. Now, in the meantime, where did I put my right here. Should have had it prepared, but in the meantime, now I do have some juice with me, so yeah. Anyways, so yeah. Let's talk about Twister. Now, Twister, like I said, I hope I can put that up on there. We did pretty good. This falls, I do apologize. So, yeah, let's actually talk about Twister. So, the movie stars Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton. They are essentially, they're water people. The prologue starts in the 1960s, and we see Helen Hunt portrays J.O. So, we see her as a kid with her parents are trying to fight this storm, and down the farm, they head to this bunker. Turns out this Twister is powerful, so they get down there to shelter, and her dad goes out there and trying to hold it in, but all of a sudden, her dad dies from a tornado. Hence why it's Twister, but he dies from, I think, an F5 tornado. That's not a spoiler, that's at the beginning of the film. Excuse me. So, yeah. So, cut down to the present day, 1996, as we're introduced to, as we're actually introduced to, Bill Paxton, who is another weather guy. He teams up alongside, Philip Seymour Hoffman and Alan Ruck. Yeah, Alan Ruck from the Ferris Bueller movie. So, they're both weather people. They're like weather experts, and they decide they're going to try to hunt down this big old tornado. So they're fighting along the way, and yeah, and we're also introduced to Jamie Gertz, who is, I want to say, Bill Paxton's fiance. I forget what Bill Paxton's character is, but it starts out in the movie, again, after we get to Helen Hunt. We see him drive off in a pickup truck with Jamie Gertz, who, again, like I said, is her fiance. So that's pretty much sums up about those two. And we also have I'm trying to think who else is in the movie. Not really much. Oh yeah, I have the cast list right here. Yeah, we got like I said, we got Alan Ruck. We have Lois Smith, who plays Aunt Meg. We also have Joey Slotnick, who plays, well, Joey, another sort of weather person that's on that side. Then we get Carrie Ellis, and I think Nicholas Sadler. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think. Anyways, but yeah, I'm getting off topic right now. Yeah, anyways. So another guy with him, and they're rival weather people. They're like the rival weather people. Like I said, I'm still trying to fight this cold. So basically, that kind of thing. So we're introduced again, like I said, and it's craziness. That's really all I have to say really about the film. Let's actually talk about what did I think of the movie itself. It's okay. Like I said, I've not seen this movie since VHS, and I feel like the movie's a little bit too long. I just felt like I was getting bored rather than more amused in it. And this is coming from a time period of disaster films like Universal also put out Dante's Peak the next following year, and that was another disaster movie. I don't really have much to say about the movie. You just have to watch it yourself, though. It's okay. I forgot to mention it was directed by Jan de Bosch, who come from the heels of Speed, which was also another film. I don't know. Also made by Spielberg's company Amblin Entertainment, who helped out with the production of this. I think Spielberg also produced it. It was written by Michael Crichton, who created is actually from the same crew that made Jurassic Park. So I guess they were sort of going on that heel of what it is. And I don't really have much to say about this movie. It was written by Michael Crichton, which I didn't even know that. But yeah, there's really not much to say. It's really hard to say. I know a lot of people grew up with this. I personally didn't. Like I said, I have not seen it since VHS. So I haven't seen it since 96, 97, somewhere around there. So yeah. And yeah. It's okay. I can't really recommend this. I know a lot of people really like this movie. The ending was pretty good. The visual effects are incredible. This just really, really incredible visual effects. And I quote most of the production team on this. Like I said, I'm still trying to fight this cold. But most of the production team did a good job. So it did win 2 Oscars in the visual effects. Now, like I said, it's really hard for me to say about a film. This is an early DVD, but you do get a good chunk of special features. You get a couple documentaries. You get the making of, which is not listed on the back. You get a behind-the-scenes documentary, Anatomy of the Twister, which is mostly how they did the Twisters. It was done by Industrial Light and Magic. So, yeah, the effects are a little bit too goofy. That's another problem I have. The effects aren't really that good. I wish the effects were better. They were mind-blowing back then, but looking at 2024, they feel a little bit too clunky. You also get a music video by Van Halen called Human Beings, which is a really awesome song. And you actually get, it says on the back of the actual trailer, but you actually get 2 trailers. A trailer and a teaser. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't really have much to say, but I think I mentioned more of the negatives more than the positives. Again, this isn't a bad movie, it's just average. I've seen way better movies about disaster films and way better movies about, well, there's tons of other disaster films, tons of action films. But I don't know. So anyways, that's all I really have to say about Twister. So, yeah. I'm going to do something different I've never did before. I'm actually going to rate movies from now on. I was going to do Final Verdict Should You See Twister, and honestly, I'm going to stop doing that because honestly, doing the Final Verdicts kind of got old and I wanted to try something different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rate the film. Now, if I don't rate the movie, what I give the movie between like out of so much like we'll say like 5 out of 5 or 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5. 2 out of 5 or 1 out of 5. What do I give Twister? On a personal level, I would probably just give this a 3 out of 5. Again, it wasn't bad, just average. I don't really have much to say about it. Like I said, the effects are really good. I was going to bump it to a 4 due to the visual effects being really good. But the plot just was so jumbled. It was just too much plot holes. There weren't... I feel like Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt felt miscasted. I felt if they had a stronger cast. But yeah, if that had a stronger cast, this would have been a whole lot better. So, like I said, I'm going to give the movie a 3 out of 5. So, yeah. Like I said, that's my... So, yeah. And that's my review of Twister. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like the content I put on the channel, I got plenty of other reviews. Like I said, this is my 300th movie review on the channel. And on a personal level, for those that stuck around, for those that made it from 200, which was my Shocker review, to 300 me, my Twister review, I personally just want to say thank you. Thank you for those that have been there with me till the beginning. For those at the beginning or those just coming on, thank you. You mean a lot to me. So hopefully here's another 300 down the road, guys. And yeah, and as always, keep watching those Universal movies, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.